following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, offensive player of the week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Here's Allen.
He'll try and do this himself.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. In motion right, that's Harrison. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Allen going to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line.
16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Motion man is Shakir.
First down, Buffalo.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Allen.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Option play, here's Cook.
And he'll get this down only to the 18.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Allen now looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught by Harrison. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Jets. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bills' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB.
Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Now Allen.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Algier with it.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
To the air, Allen. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14.
17 yards.
And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Now Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
A gain
That'll give him 8 that time. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In motion comes the tight end left. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a first or second seed come playoff time.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Tag! Cowboy 80. Ready,
now Milton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's good for a Jets.
60 Eagles. 60.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Milton.
Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
19 Tiger.
To throw, it's Milton.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Three.
Here's Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Come on. 18-yard
line.
Panther 11. Let's go.
Milton.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the
Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a pickup of 3.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
It's third down. And 7 yards to go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Complete on the comeback route. That's Shakir.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And Allen has the blitz coming. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing is Milton.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Ready?
Looking to throw. Milton.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
On the set. Ready? 18. Pioneer. Cougar 19. Cook 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
A final shot before break. Milton. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So halftime past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
turn this one all the way onto the other side of the field. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 46, here's second down and 7.
46-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
19, Charger, 19, Charger, 60.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's J.K. Scott now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Jets will take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Check, man. Come on, come on. Check. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Milton. And he's got this down to the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Get it. Go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Buffalo set to get the football back here.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
319.
On play action, Allen. It's caught by Coleman.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give to Cook on a read option.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Trey McBride,
26 yards.
and the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And New York set to take the field.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Milton. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Slaughter.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Slaughter. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now Thomas. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, you should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Come 19. Come 19. Come on. Come on. 65. Now Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Milton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send them after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now Allen.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
To throw is Allen.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Allen.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go now.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Ready. Let's go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very